the Tits and Giggles podcast. I'm Keisha.
I'm Kaya.
And we have. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on your toes.
You did.
My bad.
You was in slow mo today.
My bad. Trying to be all sexy.
That was not my sexy voice, people.
Okay. We have Simone, the producer, in the back, and together we are Tits and Giggles Unedited.
Welcome. Warning. Oh, Lord. Warning. Please be advised this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered as fact or advice. Please be advised that at some point you need to adjust your volume due to screaming and loud laughter.
Look at you. You was stepping all on Simone's intro, and then...
Me?
Yes. But you try to prolong what you doing.
No, you were jumping the gun.
No, I wasn't.
Let me finish. Let me get out.
I'm Kaya.
Hey, today I was feeling kind of long-winded.
Okay.
Let me get it out.
Yeah. All right, first question. You and your newly wedded spouse go on your honeymoon. When you're about to board the gate, the gate workers let you guys know that there's a first class upgrade. Just one. And your spouse accepts the seat and then sends you to coach. What's your next move? So y'all about to get on the plane. The gate person says, hey, we have one upgrade to first class. And your person says,
Well, I'll take it.
It's mine. She can go to coach.
I know y'all mad. There ain't even no need to talk about it. Y'all mad.
Simone, what's your next move?
Man, the flight still need to take off on time. Just so you know.
One thing for certain and two things for sure. You better not be off that plane before me. Okay? Because what? You should say, well, here, you take this, I'll go sit in the back. That's how that shit have worked.
I mean, because newlywed, like, this is your opportunity to
show off.
Yes, to provide.
And right now, you
for
acting
your
like a
newly
regular
wife.
person.
Yeah, you want the best for them.
Yeah, we want you to bestly go your ass back to coach.
Oh, wow.
Walk your best back there.
Maybe he'll bring you a drink.
Oh my gosh. So, Kai, what's your next move?
Man, I'm just going back there and do my usual stuff. Get my pillow straight. Turn on my music or listen to my book. It's all good.
So you telling me you don't feel no type way?
I ain't mad. Not at all. I don't feel no kind of way.
I don't believe you.
Why you don't believe me?
You need more people.
I need more people.
I don't believe you.
I ain't mad.
Cause you like you the one talking about I'm a girl too. So you want to be.
Cause I am a girl too.
No, we not talking literally. You don't try to be funny. You want somebody to provide for you, or the thought of somebody looking out for you just as well as the next person.
Correct.
So the fact that somebody gonna take something that you love to do, flying on a plane, they gonna take the upgrade, no consideration, no talking. No, this is me, and you don't feel no type of way.
I ain't gonna be mad.
Alright. Simone, how long you staying mad?
It's not really a question to ask me.
They can answer forever.
No, not the you need to get over this person.
I've had a different mindset change.
This girl a new person every time she come here.
And I have decided that I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna forget.
Next week when you want me to fix you something to eat?
Remember when you had me sit in the back of that plane?
The back.
Right.
Do you ask for an annulment when you get back?
I'll send him a text message on the plane.
You in effort.
Hey! For the bag.
Hey, I had that happen.
Oh snap!
I had that happen. Not on the plane.
I'm gonna say on a plane.
No, on my honeymoon. Asked for a divorce.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we been getting long.
Clutch my pearls. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. But yeah. I probably would take just a plane ride because I don't want to mess up my trip. So I would take the plane ride to like get myself together. Definitely discussing it when we get off. So I get this out the way and going with my honeymoon. But the no discussion, yeah, that's a bit much because to me then it's kind of like you dismissing me. You not
thinking about you at all.
Yeah.
Maybe my baby might like this.
Yeah. Like what you? First of all, why are you even taking it? Like if it's
that's
just
my thought.
one,
My person.
Why are you taking it? But if he was like, what you think about this? And then me, depending on how I've progressed, I might let you take it, but I'm gonna get something because you took this. Like, you ain't gonna just go away. You know, jokingly. Oh, like so. Remember when you? Yeah, I'm gonna need both of them. Yeah. All right. Second question. There's an actor that said he does not plan to leave his kids any money. He said that they have to row their own boat. His current age is 71, so his kids is grown. Do you believe parents should leave their kids money after they pass? So wrong?
Yeah, I think so.
Why do you think that?
Because why not?
Because you're grown.
I'm your child.
I'm your child.
I'm your child.
Ain't that what you're supposed to do?
Right. You're supposed to take care of me. He was grown. So.
Kaya, what you think? You think parents should leave their kids money?
I don't.
Why not?
I don't know how to.
Listen,
I don't know where I feel.
For the audience, the head pickup of Simone. What you mean?
No, I don't know how to answer this.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm only saying that because I come from a space where, like, I don't know, it might be 5, 6, maybe even 7 years now that I was contemplating having a child because I have no one to leave anything to.
Right.
But then as I thought about it, and I was gonna have a person that left us put stuff in the cup.
Oh wow. Okay.
But
and your child was gonna leave you. You done left him money, and your child was gonna leave you because his daddy was
financially savvy, so we wouldn't even have to have this conversation. But anyway,
he left you.
We digress. So I was actually contemplating having a child so I could have someone to leave things to. But then I'm like, okay, well now I have to work longer. I have to do this. I have to do that. And I'm like, man, I'm the epitome of them kids, yo. I'm gonna spend my money and live life how I want. If there's something left, of course you can have it. But I'm not gonna penny pinch and live frugally so you can live great, and you not do any work or effort to get yourself in a position to live the life you want to live. So all that, I think it would come with stipulations. Because if I know the financial knowledge, I'm teaching it to you. So therefore, you should be able to use these things to get where you need to be. You're not gonna just mooch off my money because I'm your parent,
right? And
you don't want to do no work.
Now, to sidebar, for a quick second, was there going to be any responsibility on your person?
And we had this conversation not too long ago because they said they was going to feel some kind of way when the kid grew up was like, what's up, their name, and then they not calling me dad. I'm not doing like, well, you're not supposed to have though. This usually I just needed your stuff to give me what I needed. You didn't. There was no responsibility, no none of that. But I'm just supposed to watch this child grow up and not. You're not. That's what you're supposed to do. We had a whole interaction. He was like, yeah, I was gonna be real salty about that. Yeah, I'm calling you late nights, talking about what Junior doing. Right. I'm like, yo, stop calling me.
Yeah. But I don't see him as that type of person to just hand over his liquids and just be that. So I totally understand why he would say that because I don't see him as that person. You know, especially since y'all are so close. Yeah. Like that would be hard for anybody. Like even if you was like, yeah, all right, I'm cool with that. But then as you know what I'm saying, you're gonna talk about this kid.
You're right. So we would have to stop being so close. Thank you for your knowledge. Go on, get.
Nah, that's crazy. So do y'all think the amount of money should decrease when the older the kid gets?
Decrease? The older the child gets, the more expensive they are.
No, but like this guy, his kids is grown. So if in the beginning I put aside $2 million, which grew to whatever, and then when I pass, my kid is now 55. Like, because you're supposed to keep up with your will and all this type stuff. So do I decrease it, or am I just putting stuff aside and then it grows, and whatever is left, like when you pass, this is what you get? Like,
I don't know. It's like all of that would have to be sit down and truly thought out, and it would also depend on where else my money would be going. Like if I need some stuff to pay off some final bills so that you can have the house or whatever the situation may be. But it just would need some tweaking as the bills get down lower and the child is capable of taking care of herself more and more.
Right.
So it all depends on the child and the amount of money I have.
Yeah, I think that you should, and should is, I don't know, it can't be like such a strong word, but I think you should leave your kids money. Now, if you got irresponsible kids, you got to put stuff in stipulations in there. Like if it's a house, you got to be like, this can never be sold because they gonna jack it up. So what you think, Simone? You think as the kids get older, it should be decreased?
No. Whenever you want to leave, just leave it.
But if they're irresponsible, they don't know how to take care of it. So then you're gonna end up losing it anyway. Because just like your house can be paid off, but it's technically never yours because you always have to pay property taxes on it. And if the property taxes aren't paid, then the county's gonna take the house.
Right.
So I think the best way to actually handle that is to open up a trust and put all of that stuff in the trust and just have someone be the beneficiary of the trust, but have it set up so that the trust takes care of like the taxes and all of that stuff, so that even if they are irresponsible, they won't ever be able to lose your stuff.
Right. So you leaving your stuff to the baby, Simone? What you doing?
If I have kids, it's gonna be left to my kids.
I'm talking about right now. You leaving some piece?
Yeah. If Lord something happened to me, yeah, she on my thing. My 401k thing.
Okay. She need a friend.
No, she alright. She alright.
She need a friend. We can get our nails done. Get our hair done together. All right, next question. If your job was not an issue, how would you feel if your partner gifted you a buddy pass and expected you to travel at the drop of a dime? So this comes from this girl that I watch on YouTube.
I'm itching with this one.
Yeah, her boyfriend got her this buddy pass, and whenever they'll come up with a destination, but while they're there, he'll be like, let's go this place or let's go that place. So their 3-day trip could turn into a 7-day trip, which to me is wild. She got 3 kids, but she got 2 kids that live with her. And maybe they could be with their dad or whatever. It's like, we're expecting you to come back at a certain time, but because your dude is like, and it could be like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like one time she was literally in the airport, night clothes on, going to the next destination. I'm like, girl, just say no. Alright, so Kai, what you think?
Yo, if job was not an issue, let's go. Let's go. 2 o'clock in the morning. My night clothes is ball and shorts and a beater anyway. We good. Let's go. That's easy for me. I just gotta keep texting my sister, let her know where I'm at.
Oh my God.
I'm good. Man, buddy passes, that mean I ain't got to pay for flights neither, like $25. Whoa, y'all would never see me. Well, just enough to, man, I gotta go back to work this week, so I'm gonna have to say no. Because I gotta have some money coming in, so I gotta go back to work. But, if I work from home,
majority of the time, you would see me.
say it again.
So you down, Simone?
I'll be right on that flight. What?
Oh my gosh. I'm only gonna for a little while. Like you're not gonna be dragging me all over the
See,
place.
that's how you look at it, dragging you all
That's
over
what
the
it
place.
is.
See, for me,
that's your problem.
That's why I get that ring.
That's your problem.
These are exciting new beginnings.
Adventures.
Yeah,
I'm
there
a
you go.
planner.
Yeah, no.
3 o'clock in the morning, we about to go somewhere.
We fly by the free seat of our pants over here.
There's only so many times I'm gonna be doing that.
And that's your problem.
Let's go.
Alright, so you're at a family barbecue and your loudmouth aunt announces that your best friend, who you just got into a fight with, is your sibling, and your sibling is actually not related to you at all. What's your next move?
Oh, I'm gonna be hurt on all kinds of levels.
Okay. Why you gonna be hurt?
Because now my sibling not my sibling no more.
Okay.
And I done thought you were my sibling, and we done already fussed, fought, got made up, got tighter, took a break, came back and got tighter. Down my best friend, who I just thought was my best friend, who I just got done fighting.
Right.
I don't know why we fighting, because we just talk smack and move on about life. And now you my sibling. It's just too much. And I want to know why my parents was doing what they was doing.
So it could be now you got two siblings
because you don't not be.
Do you like what happens to that relationship? Because I think a lot of relatives, you're connected by the mind because you grew up. This is your cousin. This is your sister. But some people got relatives that they not. Their only attachment is their DNA.
Mm-hmm. So it depends on their relationship.
Never seen them before.
So if today I was to find out that my sister wasn't technically my sister,
right?
Our bond is so strong that we would still. I can't see us not still being sisters. Mm-hmm. It's not a blonde. We won't have blood sisters, but our bond is so tight we would still be sisters.
So even on the days where you might not have this, but if there's a day where you really I don't feel like, I haven't talked to him in a while, I don't really want to call him. So it only takes one time, and now like the relationship is not as strong. Mm-hmm. What you think, Simone?
You don't gotta call. You can always send a text.
Contact, period. You know what I'm saying.
Well, I can tell you I ain't gonna call. I'm gonna send you a tag. And then put my phone on D&D so you can't call me.
What is wrong with this?
If I don't want to
special call special.
Yeah, at least I reached out.
At least I reached out.
But yeah, that wouldn't change nothing.
So would you want to connect with your more?
No, we gonna stay the same. Because
it's your best friend. It's not your sibling.
And if you're my best friend, you're like a sibling. So there's nothing to.
No further connection needed.
Yeah.
It's at the brink.
That's like Cole and I finding out we were related. Okay. Half the family already calls me cousin and niece and whatever already, so it's like, oh, now it's for real.
Alright. Alright, that's the end of our questions. Moving on to social media. WNBA champion Asia Wilson announced that her basketball shoe with Nike will come out in 2025. Do you think this was already in the works, or do you think that Nike caved from the social media pressure because it was announced that Caitlin Clark will receive $28 million from Nike fresh out of college?
All right, $28 million.
I'm thinking they caved.
Right. And
I'm definitely thinking they caved.
I think they did too, because this Asia been in the WNBA and ain't nobody have no talks of nothing.
Yeah.
And actually, she just did. I saw a headline that said she thought that part of Caitlin's appeal was, or markability was because of her race.
Yeah, she did address the elephant in the room.
Yeah,
she did, and it's all facts. And I don't want to sound like I'm trying to be racist or anything of the nature. She is their great white hope. Point blank, period. She hadn't played a game against any of the WNBA players, and they're already dropping you $28 million.
Mm-hmm. Fresh out.
Yeah, and she's struggling right now.
Is she?
She's struggling because she's not used to physicality. These are grown women.
Yeah.
That they're the best of the best. You've been playing against college kids your whole life.
And she probably got a thingamajig on her back, a target on her back.
Of course she does. They're gonna.
They're gonna be more physical.
You're 100% right. And she's definitely struggled. They got beat I think last night by like 40 some points.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, she's still getting at least 20 points, but she has a bunch. She set the record for the most turnovers as a rookie with 10 in her first
Already?
game. Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's a different ball game. It's a total different ball game. But again, she is their hope.
So if you're Asia, from the outside looking in, at first glance, you would be a fool to turn it down. But like, how do you make the deal sweet? Like, how do you accept that? Because they clearly saying you second best, my girl. So how do you put that aside and be like, because she had a whole sweatshirt on and, you know, it was a whole thing, look, same stage and everything.
Money is a great motivator, but it's the same old saying. Some things change, yet they stay the same.
Yeah.
This is just a repeated cycle of over and over and over and over again, how some people are looked at as greater than other people.
Right.
I'm sure she's used to it. I'm sure that's not the first time it's been done. Cause
Yeah.
they do it with anyone that is of that complexion and that is good in a sport that is dominated by minorities.
Right.
So if you look at it in the the NFL with quarterbacks. You can look at it in any league with any type of situation. The crazy thing is how the public doesn't see it. Well, they don't see it. It's blatant. It's right smack you in the face blatant. But you can't see it for not looking. Not wanting to look. And you always talking about minorities pulling a race card, but are we really pulling a race card, or are we just showing you what it is?
I mean, what if Asia not that good? Well, she, and it's a business. Or are you gonna go out and buy Asia shoes?
I'm not going to buy anybody's shoes because they all overpriced. Let's just call it what it is. I'm hitting the clearance rack with the additional discount. If I buy shoes, and I don't think I've purchased a new pair of shoes in at least 2 years.
Because that's going to be the pushback, is that Asia not going to bring in the money that Caitlyn bringing in.
That is always the pushback. But if the majority goes and buys something that is the same as the majority, then it's always going to be that. Because it's the majority.
Yeah.
So that's unfair standards.
So, I mean, I don't know that I would accept the deal because I feel like that's added pressure. I mean, I guess not. I shouldn't say accept the deal because once the check clears, the check clears.
Money
what
talks.
happens? Yeah, what happens? But I don't know that I would want that added pressure on me to have my shoe sell because now if it doesn't, then they gonna be like, this is why we didn't do it.
But money talks. That's your business to figure out.
Yeah.
I've done my part. I've been a superstar for years.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that you just realizing it. And some people won't buy it just because they're trying to be a part of proving that point.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
So
that's true too.
But I'm not gonna lose out on my money because it's America. America's set up
that's
for
another thing.
Yeah,
that's another thing. So I would, once I got past how I felt, I think that I would try to make my deal as good as possible and just be done with it. But I don't know that anybody was checking for her. Like, was anybody checking for her?
Yeah, she's been a star.
I know she's been a star, but has she had a deal before?
I doubt it.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, why nobody? Maybe did we put that on the representatives?
Well, the thing of it is women's sports period has been making a slow come up.
Yeah.
And as much as I say she is the hope for them, she brings so many people watching it.
Oh,
regardless, and it gets other people being seen.
Yeah.
But the problem is where the headlines are always about Caitlin Clark. Just like when South Carolina won the championship, the headline was about Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Even though South Carolina was completely undefeated.
When you talk about blatantly not seeing something, again, it's about South Carolina, but you talking about Caitlin Clark. Why is Dawn Stanley in an interview and Gail is talking about Caitlin Clark?
Correct.
If that's not the biggest slap in the face, I don't know what is.
100% correct.
But again, we got blinders that's not really blind. Like, what are you
Well,
doing?
who knows what she was scripted to say too? Because you got to remember who pays her.
Yeah.
Because then I don't know if they script that stuff for them or not. I don't know how any of that works, but I know this: in America, credit is not going to be given due to the proper people because of.
She said we was rooting for Caitlyn. These are champions. She said we was rooting just on a human level. Period. Like, take out the sports, all that. That's like me going to your house and you be like, and I'm like, you know, I was looking for your sister, right? Why you here? Why you go to my sister's house?
Right.
What?
You 100% right.
So disrespectful. Simone, you got any thoughts?
No. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I don't know nothing about nobody basketball. I only know Angel Reese and Benaja Lady.
Okay, well make sure you get your niece an Angel Reese jersey when they come available. They don't got the little kids out. I looked, but they only got the big ones.
The big controversy was when the opening night they debuted Caitlin Clark's game and got Angel Reese and gosh, the girl from South Carolina, I can't think of. Camila Cardoso. Yeah. They said, so somebody streamed that joint off their phone and got more views than
2 million.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how that worked though. Like obviously you could show it if you want to show it, but would they normally have showed Chicago's guy, or it was just we know you showed Caitlyn's and chose not to do Angels?
My best guess, and this is purely my guess, all the shows will be about Caitlyn. Caitlyn will be, well, now they showing this Chicago because of what happened with that situation, but the whole focus is on Caitlyn. And Caitlyn is a shooter. Caitlyn is a little slow. I mean, but she's a great athlete, and it's gonna be tough for her because of everyone else putting this on her. Yeah, she's gonna get it. Those girls, because they feel disrespected.
Yeah, as they should. All right. Does anybody else have anything you want to add about anything, personal or otherwise? Anything y'all got coming up?
Guys, if I open up a GoFundMe, can everybody send $1 to help me fund my dream? I'm contemplating this.
Let's go, man. You gotta do something strange for a piece of change, baby.
Just $1. Everybody pay it forward for the greater good of
Kyle. On top of that, if everybody could send me about $15 each,
so I can for $15, I want
pay $1 for my financial aid. Start giving us the money back. I appreciate it.
Shouldn't have took it in the first place, but
well, how else would I have gotten my degree?
Scholarships, grants that you don't pay back.
Well,
girl, desperate times call for desperate measures.
How you going local? Me and Jay was talking about that. I was like, when I was going, they was going for dirt cheap, and my thing was like 2 times their tuition. It definitely went up over the years, but when I first started, they was going for nothing, fam. It was quite a difference. I couldn't wait to get
I have been
not housing. I was gonna say citizenship. Y'all don't residence.
In-state.
Yeah, in-state. I couldn't wait.
You're not supposed to be here.
Should we leave? Should we leave? They watching. Okay.
I have been emailing Shaq.
For what?
So he can pay for my
Shaq? Why Shaq?
Because he just paid for 15 classmates of his classmates. He paid their whole college, and I'm like, let me see.
Shaq everything that he little something. You know he like the young girls.
As long as he paid his 60s, I'm okay. Listen,
how you got that much?
It's not that much.
Classes are expensive.
Oh, this girl is a liar.
Classes are.
Why am I whispering like I can't? Like this is going out the air right now.
Oh Lord. A little more. Pay my car off too.
Well, don't ask Gorilla because the girl said Gorilla.
I know. Go get 5,000. She asked for 30. She knew she had that. She said I'll pay half of it.
First of all, it didn't feel like
she really
even
wanted to pay.
to.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It was
dang.
like the girl was like, "You gonna pay my thing with their money, with their phone in her face?" Like, why you? No.
No, I've been asking everybody. I've been sending little messages. Hey,
Well,
sending them my
shoot,
little.
we can send messages to people.
Yeah, but you can only send one, so you gotta make it a good one until they open
You
it.
gotta make it a good
I've
one.
tagged Nicki Minaj.
I was
in
like,
my
yeah,
thing.
she know for.
Yeah, I reached out to Cardi B. I know
My
Diddy's
coach-
going through some things, but I
Yeah,
reached
she
out
need
to
to save
him
her
too.
money. She need to save her money.
So yeah, I've just been sending my thing to everybody. This week I plan on mailing some little flyers out too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because somebody did that on TikTok, so I got Shaq's address. So I'm gonna send it.
Okay, that's
Okay, well,
Hey,
you need to
whatever
figure
you
out
gotta
what
do.
you want to do, 'cause, you know, Shaq might ask for,
That's fine.
you know what I'm saying.
That's fine.
I really said one that, you know, so you,
Ah,
you
As
like,
long as I get the check first.
Check.
Change my name.
half now, half later.
That's
Check.
fine. Half is perfectly
You
fine.
can stop and check just so you're clear.
Oh, I need half, really. Just want the other half.
That's ridiculous.
Pay my card out. Pay my card, not off. Take it off.
Yeah, you gonna pay it off. Take it off.
That's fine.
Too funny. Send something to Lil Boosie. He might,
Hey,
That's
he like
cool.
a nasty, just so you
Exactly.
know.
put you on live. He is disgusting.
I did heard of that. Okay.
That's a nasty man. Speaking of Trick Daddy, that's another one.
Okay, so send them to them. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me find
You might hit up Tyler Perry. He might want to do something
Oh,
for you.
yes. Oh,
Yeah.
this is good. I'm getting ready to send it right now.
Mm.
Because I definitely said, look, I've been working. I sent them free. I've been working. And then I said, maybe just half.
You said baby just had. Don't. Oh my god. You're not serious.
I'm dead serious.
Oh
It
my
happened.
god. But they're not gonna think that you serious if you say that.
I'm very serious.
This girl, I can't believe it. Alright. Thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't hesitate to share our podcast with your loved ones. You can check out the next episode of Tits and Giggles here on YouTube. Thank you to our subscribers, old, new, and potential. Positive thoughts. And we're out.